Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. Bradenton Motorsports Park, March 7th, 2024. Got here a little early. We're still working on the track. Some of the regulars are here. We've got the Lucid Sapphire out here again tonight, and he's on the stock Michelin Pilot Sport 4S again. These did not perform out here back in January, but it's warming up. Maybe these are the conditions that'll allow it to finally get into the 8s. Welcome back to the Tesla Plaid channel. For our first run tonight, we've got this big tire Chevelle. We're running from the Pro Tree side here tonight. All right, we're 90% battery state of charge, drag strip mode peak performance ready. Pro Tree coming here. I tell you, with all the noise that Chevelle was making in the pits, I was expecting a little more from it, but maybe it had a technical issue.
It's not printing anything for me right now. I just told them about it, but...
The same with the other car?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull it up on the app. We'll have to pull up the time slips on the Bradenton Motorsports app. So they hadn't started the app yet, and with no paper tickets at the time slip booth, we had no record of our time. So we went up to the tower and they were nice enough to give us a handwritten time slip for our pass. We ran a 925 at 150.85 miles an hour. We usually prefer to run under 150, but in that left lane we run close to 151. We had a 269 light on the Pro Tree, 598 to the 8th mile at 120.06 miles an hour. Good pass. Unfortunately, we don't get any details on what the Chevelle ran. Maybe he broke something. Didn't turn out as close as we had hoped. All right, let's see who we can line up with next. All right, next race, overtime, Cobra. He's running a 363 Ford small block with a Power Glide transmission. He runs the full quarter. He's got a 75mm turbo in here, and he tells me it's good for high 8. So we're prepared to get beat. We don't mind that. We're not looking for just easy races out here. You can see he's got the chute on tonight. Big Mickey Thompson slicks. And although it says 6-liter, it is not an LS, as many people assume. It is a Ford 363.
We got Ross in overtime. This is an 8-second turbo SN95 Mustang. And he's lining up against Andrew with the Tesla Plaid channel.
All right, for our next run, this Cobra. All right, we're gonna have our hands full with this Cobra. Prep looks good. I think we're gonna hook up. We're ready to launch.
Takes the win there, 877 at 155. Andrew goes 925 at 150.
Oh yeah, he's fast. Look at We launched with 88% battery state of charge. We were peak performance ready in drag strip mode. Felt like a good launch, good pass for the Plaid here, but not nearly enough for that Cobra, which we did expect to run 8s. Right on, man. Great pass. We'll see if we can talk to Ross after we get our slip, if they have slips. All right, printer working. Thank you. All right, another 925. It's 2 in a row. And again, over 150 miles an hour, but this time 150.28. Last time was 150.85. We had a great light. Look at that, a 10. The Turbo Cobra ran an 877 at 155.44 miles an hour. He had a 136 light, thankfully, gave us a little bit of a chance, at least to the 60 foot, where he ran a 132 to our 146. And that difference in reaction time put us at the 60 foot right around the same point. But he was pulling away well before the 8th mile. He ran a 563 8th mile to our 598. And at the finish line, 0.355, about 3.5 car lengths before he threw the chute. A little on the late side. Fun run. We don't mind getting beat by an exciting car like that one. Fun run, man.
Hey, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun, man. What'd you go?
I went 925 with a 10, with a 10 light, so
I was a little late.
I'm glad you were, because it would have been a real blowout if you hadn't been.
Yeah, I was 136 on a light. So
I guess that was probably above your average.
Yeah. But hey, I didn't spin a tire.
Thanks, Ross. We'll do it again another time.
I enjoyed it. That was a blast.
A lot of fun.
Sure.
Okay, man.
Cool.
See ya. So the Lucid has made a number of passes tonight. A couple of low 9.0s. I think I saw 902, 903. And rumor is it just ran in the 8s for the first time. Let's go to the video.
All right, we got the Lucid Sapphire here in the left lane. Anybody else coming out is the COPO Camaro. All right, the COPO Camaro coming out in the right lane. That's an 8-second COPO Camaro. If he hooks up, this should be a good race though. The Lucid here, the Lucid Sapphire here ran 902 earlier. But that's an 8-second COPO Camaro. At 157 for the COPO Camaro, 899 and 153 for the Lucid Sapphire.
So funny coincidence, the first time the Lucid runs 8s, he's lined up against my buddy Greg and his COPO. If I run 8s for the first time, I'm hoping I win the race, but Greg's COPO is pretty serious. Good run. Looks like the Lucid's gonna make a solo pass. All right, on his last pass, he hit 899. Let's see if the Sapphire can hit another 8 here.
that good. The barometer's like
So
29/8.
132 60 foot. What's your typical 60 foot? Are you in the 120 sometimes?
The best I had a 128
Okay.
a while back, and this is the low 30s is becoming the norm.
Okay.
You know, like I say, I'm trying to learn. I may pull out, since I hooked up,
Yeah.
I may pull out the laptop and spank it a little harder now.
Yeah. You think
know.
it's the air or the
Well, the
traction
60 foot's
conditions or-
400 was 400 slower, so you usually double it for ET. So it's still, no, I'm down a mile an hour also.
Yeah.
So it's, the air's not as good. Like barometer's like 29/88. That's pretty low.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really humid.
Yeah. It sure
Yeah.
is.
It's really humid because I'm sweating.
Yeah,
you know,
it's humidity.
you know what I've learned too? And I screwed up. I got a spring launcher parachute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I found out is if you pop that thing before you get to the speed trap, you pick up mile an hour.
Really?
Come here. What's that going to do when I release the chute?
Well,
It's going to give the slightest bit of a forward. Think about it.
Yeah, I would think it's pretty slight, but
It is pretty slight. You're right, but in a world where everything matters,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, this thing's got some.
Some
You got just a little bit, and I waited.
Yeah.
I was late with the chute. I don't know if you noticed or not.
Oh yeah,
I was
you were
way late.
across. You were
Yeah.
well across.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were going to throw it or not, but so you trap 155
Yeah.
according to this ticket, and I
Yeah.
trapped 150.2. Fun
Yeah.
pass. Thanks for giving me a little bit there on the tree. I do appreciate it. Just to make it that much closer.
Hey, I'm having fun. That's all I care about.
Absolutely.
You know? I'm having fun and I'm not breaking parts, dude. That's it. Not breaking parts.
So there it is, 363 Ford small block with a 75mm turbo, and he's running a Power Glide fast setup. 860s,
I put
870s.
the little. It's kind of hard to see, but I put the little SBF down there to try and, you know,
Small
people
block
see the
Ford.
6-liter and they immediately think LS.
They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Small block Ford.
Yep.
Nice. All right, thanks, Ross. We'll do it again
Thank you,
another
man.
time.
I enjoyed it. That was a blast.
A lot of fun.
Sure.
Okay, man.
Cool.
Yeah.